These text boxes are EVP captions from EVPs that I hear later when reviewing audio. Coming through here. Ooh. Creepy. Alright. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this one. Like, I think I'm being told to not be in that one. I'm Brett. I'm a psychic medium obsessed with the paranormal. Every summer, I get to go on a month-long ride around the US and Canada, seeking the strange and unusual. I'm often directed and influenced by the other side on what to do and where to go. This is my journey that I'm sharing with you. I left San Diego this morning, and the plan is to be somewhere in Arizona by tonight. Whenever possible, I take windy back roads instead of going for the efficiency of the highway. Efficiency is not what I'm after. I want to explore and see things, like this train museum I just discovered. It's day one of my adventure, which means I'm anxious and a little insecure about being on the trip, about my bike holding up, and about the hazards of riding. It also means I'm a bit rusty with the filming process, my gear, and doing my mediumship thing on camera. Before filming today, I managed to plug my lav mic into my earphone jack instead of the microphone jack, so the audio isn't up to my standards. And my camera zoomed in without me noticing because they don't have flip screens, bringing my face way too close for the first few shots. Wow, it's hot. It's hot. Since last season, I figured out that in order to avoid confusion, I need to let the spirits know what I'm doing and tell them my rules. I'm Brett. I'm a psychic medium, and I am filming my interactions with you folks on the other side. So if you're unsure if you are supposed to be doing this or allowed to be on camera or be on audio or be interacting with me, please ask my team. And another thing is, please do not use names. I'm not supposed to use names, so don't bring up anybody's name. Instead, describe yourself, tell me a little bit about yourself, tell me about the location, tell me anything about these trains, tell me about the other side. And if we're running into other spirits and stuff, you can tell them also, relay this information. So I'm here at this little train museum that is actually pretty massive in Campo, California. And I am exploring some of the box cars, or some of the cars. I guess they're not box cars, they're cars. I'm exploring some of the cars. This one in this corner is supposedly a guy who built part of the railroad, or built part of this train or this area, lived in this car. This was his car. And so I'm just trying to see what I can get. I just left this morning, so I've still got the anxiety and the stress and the excitement about coming on my trip, but I haven't had a chance to really get on my trip yet. I've only ridden like 50 miles from my last destination, or from my official start point. And it's supposed to be like 100 degrees or 108 or something like that. We're going through a heat wave right now, so I am boiling inside this building that houses these trains. So that's why I am glistening. I'm mostly here alone in this museum, I think. Well, alone as in the only living person in here. I feel like somebody's pulling on my camera a little bit. Somebody's bumping it. Thought I saw something go by that way. Yeah, we'll have to see what's going on. I'm feeling kind of like, I was going to say, I'm kind of having trouble working myself into going and being active with this, but I'm hearing somebody tell me, go easy on yourself. So we'll have to see what's going on. Typical of the first day of filming, I have my perceived difficulties in opening up psychically, but I am open. Can I sit somewhere? No. I'm even hearing the other side talking about it, and it shows up in EVP. But because I'm unfocused or not paying attention, I continue to question it the whole time I'm here. I'm now in a little car. I'm not supposed to be in here. Okay. So who are you? Who are you? Yeah, I gotta get back into this. I gotta get used to this. I gotta get meditative. I'm like bouncing around. Okay, I'm asking for showing me scenes, and I see somebody speaking in a loud cone. A cone with, it's white with black stripes. It looks like something lifeguards would have. We'll go around and see if I can find it in the museum. Is it in the museum? No. Why are you showing me this? It's like the announcing to get on the train. They would use those? We would. I would. Yeah, if my team can help you in any way, please see them once, like as we're finishing. Yeah, they're aware that I'm having trouble opening up. I think this is how these trips start. I start out and I have trouble getting open. Oh man, this is such a cool spot and I'm not focusing. So crazy. It's so unfortunate. You sleep in this car? So here's the deal with my EVPs. I use EVP audio to supplement and validate what I'm picking up psychically. And because I may be able to help spirits communicate using a form of mediumship called direct voice, I get a ton of chatter in my recordings. The voices are both my guides and other spirits trying to talk to me, as well as unrelated side conversations between whoever's around. Some matches what I'm picking up telepathically, while some of it has nothing to do with my impressions. Most EVPs are barely audible, so instead of stopping to review them, I put captions of what's being said on screen. What is the caboose for? What do we do here? What is this? I'm unfocused. I'm not getting an answer. Oh man, I keep getting names. But I'm not supposed to say names. So many people. You aren't supposed to tell me names. No names.
The world is Mr. Hot though, because we broke the mail down. And so finally, before the trip was out, somebody said, "Oh, that's Chief Justice Frankfurter." And so we sent it in the Chief Justice. That's what we decided it was, because somebody wrote on it Mr. Hot dog.
Okay, now I'm getting the what are you doing? Getting the what are you doing thing. This is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing spot. Man, I love that voice. But if I had access, I'd mute it and everything else that makes noise. This car was too loud and there was too much going on anyway, so I didn't stop to film, even though I'm clearly hearing someone. Man, I wish they didn't have all these noises. Because I'm trying to do filming. That's what I'm trying to do. Filming. I'm feeling a weakness in my hand. Who's this? It's a woman. Can't say your name. Somebody needs to get on board. Okay. I am looking around in here. This is the caboose. And I don't know what a caboose does. I don't know what it's for. I just... Yeah, I feel so... That was me. I feel so... I'm bummed that I'm not opened up right now because this is so crazy cool. I've got this whole place to myself. Whole place. Alright, let's be quiet. I'm seeing the conductor. I'm seeing the conductor with the hat, that conductor hat, and these gloves with big cuffs. Came way out here. When were you here? 1896. 1896? I'm just kind of getting, go run with it. What was the best day? August 16th. Would I know that? Topeka Railroad. And yeah, I think I'm just overheating right now. I'll have to try something else today. Alright. Yeah, safe travels to you too. At this point, I'm actually resigned to leave. I already said my goodbyes and was ready to go. But this place is amazing. It stretches on, and there are spirits everywhere. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this. Wow, this is crazy. I have birthday parties on this train. Ooh, yuck. Spotters. Coming through here. Ooh. Creepy. Alright. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this one. Like, I think I'm being told to not be in that one. Yeah, that one's like... There's some not nice folks in there. If you need help, see my team. Wow, this is nuts. This is my absolute favorite thing to do. It's crazy. I could stay here exploring and connecting with spirits for days, but I've got to get back to my ride. My route sends me through a landscape of sweeping curves just north of the Mexican border. This is my kind of riding. My least favorite kind of riding is on the crowded and turbulent multi-lane highways and interstates. So, in order to avoid that, I plan and program my routing and GPS as I go, keeping an eye out for interesting spots. And Google Maps has pointed out some ruins. As I pull up, I'm not sure if someone is actually living here. I don't want to bug anybody if anybody's
nobody.
No
you
residents.
Can walk around. You can do whatever,
cool.
brother.
So, do you know about this spot right here?
Yeah, this little spot, sure.
And this was like a little resort kind of thing.
This was a bathhouse. At one time, it had a couple stories, and people would come here, and you'd have your own private tub.
So yeah, I'm not gonna bother anybody.
Not a person around here,
okay,
man.
Cool, man.
Just checking it out. That's all you're doing.
All right,
Yeah.
You guys take it easy.
Yeah, we will.
While the hosts were nice, it's still not the most inviting of locations. Yeah, it's kind of the impression I'm getting. Yeah, my impressions of this spot are lots of sex. This place was lots and lots of sex, prostitution, all sorts of crazy stuff. Some unwanted sex, all sorts of funky stuff. This is a bathhouse in Jacomba, maybe. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, that's it. The little roads give out, sending me down to the desert floor and the expansive interstate. I've got about 100 miles of freeway riding until Yuma. At about halfway and past anywhere to stop, it becomes unbearably and dangerously hot. My camera refuses to function. I'm getting near heat stroke, and there's nowhere safe to stop, nowhere with shade. I'm desperate and scared, and my vision is turning white. I'm not being dramatic, I could die. I'm talking to my team of guides and praying, please help me get to somewhere safe. I make it to a gas station where I stumble into the shade and collapse. I try to stand so I could go inside, but my hearing goes into a tunnel and my vision goes neon. I remain seated there for at least 20 minutes before I'm able to stagger inside, where I grab cold water and collapse again, this time on the floor next to the bathroom for another half hour. No, it wasn't as glamorous as it sounds. Almost died. Thank you, team. Keeping me alive. Arriving at a motel is always a relief and signifies a successful day. Today, though, that was a very close call. I love motels. There's something about them that I find so fun and a bit bizarre. Wait, water. I film a bunch and play with my cameras. Fresh remote. Fridge. Got a fridge. It's me. I'm on my bike. That's my saddlebag. That's me. That's my lamp. As I was opening up the hotel room after being like almost fainting on the
I'm
freeway,
skipping a clip of me elaborating on the perils of the day, but want to share that my team was involved.
I would wet down my shirt and then it would evaporate and cool me a little bit. But
I check in with Crystal, and I check the internet. It seems it's hot everywhere. That's where I was. Threat, afternoon temperatures 111 to 119. Feels like 126 degrees. Tomorrow, I'm changing directions to somewhere cooler, probably north. If you like this, please share with others and subscribe. Hit the like button and comment. Tell us how the other side has saved your and thanks for watching.